In today's video, we're going to share with you some ways we were able to save some money on camping expenses on our trip from North Carolina to New York. So there's a really good app you can use to plan your trip. That's what we used to plan our trip from North Carolina to New York, and basically all of our trips while we've been full-time RVing. Like I said, it's a free app by the name of RV Parky. Has a lot of information on it, and you can plot your trip on the map. We use also several other ways to plan our trip. Google Maps is one. Campendium. We have Passport America, so we use that as well, along with Boondockers Welcome and Harvest Host. So I have it broke down how many nights we spent at each. Harvest Host, Boondockers Welcome, the Passport America. We stayed at some state parks. So I'm going to go over that information with you now. We had 40 nights on the road from the time we left North Carolina to the time we pulled into our RV spot here at Darien Lake, Six Flags. 5 of the nights, well actually 5 times we stayed at a Boondockers Welcome for a total of 14 nights. Usually they let you stay anywhere from 1 night to 5 nights, and we took advantage of that. Boondockers Welcome also, a lot of the hosts on that have can provide you with electric and sometimes even water. So we took advantage of that when we could as well. 7 Harvest Host days for 7 nights. Usually Harvest Host only allows you to stay 1 night. And most of those, you cannot get any electric or water there. But a lot of times you can use your generator. And with the Boondockers Welcome, it'll tell you on the website whether they allow generators or not. And most of them do. We stayed at 3 Passport Americas for a total of 5 nights. We stayed at 4 state parks for a total of 11 nights. And we stayed at 1 KOA for 1 night and 1 private campground for 2 nights. So the 5 Boondockers Welcome stays for a total of 14 nights basically didn't cost us anything. Usually when electric is available and water is available, some of the Boondockers Welcome will ask for a payment as far as electric, usually like $5-10 a night. On the electric we just plugged into their 110, which was fine for us at the time, but we really didn't cost us any money. We even offered to give the host money, but they declined. The 7 Harvest Hosts for 7 nights, that did cost us money just because we like to patronize the businesses, and that's what they ask you to do. And a lot of times when it's a brewery or a distillery and things like that, we're going to go to a brewery anyway, usually. So we do patronize the business and spend at least $20. But it's about the experience on that. So the 3 Passport Americas that we stayed at, that's 50% off their price of a normal camping night. We averaged $23.08 a night at those locations. The 4 state parks, we averaged $33.56 a night. Was 11 nights. The KOA was $49.37. That was the most expensive place we stayed, and we only stayed there 1 night. And 1 private campground, that was in Virginia, and we stayed there 2 nights for a total of $76.12. So the 40 nights total, what we spent was $610.07 for 40 nights. which breaks down to about $15.25 a night. We thought going up the East Coast, it was going to cost us a lot more than that. Luckily, for having Boondockers Welcome, Harvest Host, and Passport America, we were able to save quite a bit of money by traveling and using those subscriptions. So we're going to put links down in the description of the video below, letting you know how much, or they're links to the different services that we use. Yes, we do get a small commission, but like on the Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome, you can save 15% on those if you use our link. And we do get a small commission from the Passport America as well. But the prices on those, we pay $99 for the Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome because we got in a little early and got grandfathered in. But if you go with the Boondockers Welcome, I believe it's $79 a year. Harvest Host is $99 a year. If you go with both of them, it's $169 a year. And if you go with both of those and include the golf courses, they come with the Harvest Host, it's $179 a year. But you can save 15% off of that if you use our link in the description below. Passport America, you would pay $44 a year for that service. You do have to be careful because you have to go through and read the information in each site because they all have stipulations as far as when you can stay there. It worked out for us pretty well for the 3 times we stayed at Passport America's. And like I said, we only paid like around $23 a night for our stays at Passport America. We also, they have deals on that. We paid $179 for 5 years, and we get 2 years free with that. They also have a deal where you can pay like $3.99 and get a lifetime membership for Passport America. On the Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome, they do have a trip planning section as well. I'll show you a picture of that here. And you can make any kind of notes you want, pick your favorites. We really thought the Boondockers Welcome was the best deal in the Harvest Host because we really enjoy the Harvest Host. But it does cost you a little bit of money extra to stay there. But the Boondockers Welcome really doesn't cost you anything extra. But some of them do limit the size of the RV, and some can be a little bit tough to get into, which the Harvest Hosts are usually pretty easy. So this is some ways that we are able to save money going on the East Coast of the United States. Usually on the west side, there's a lot of free or cheap campgrounds, but you don't find near as many of those on the east side. That's why we want to take full advantage of the subscriptions that we had through Harvest Host, Boondockers Welcome, Passport America. Trying to stay in some state parks, which we really love state parks. And we were able to make our way up the east side of the United States relatively inexpensively. Thanks for watching, and if you know of any other ways or have any questions about our travels, our contact information is in the description